Итак, всем привет. Сегодня у нас Ронни O'Sullivan и Антони Хэмилтон.
Anthony Hamilton to break.
Чемпионат мира 2004 года, четвертьфинал. 11 фрейм, аж до 13 побед. Рефери Анвер Хаас начал фрейм Энтони.
One.
You couldn't change the way this man plays the game technically because he's the most naturally gifted player the game's ever produced, and because he sets himself such high standards. But it's great to see Ray Reardon around the Crucible Theatre again.
To try and impress somebody now. Okay, he can't impress his friends because, I mean,
12.
they just think Ronnie's the greatest thing since sliced bread anyway.
$19. 20.
That was never going to be easy. There's always a chance
Ronnie
if you don't
O'Sullivan,
hit
20.
the pink full
Anthony
on,
Hamilton, 6.
always a chance of going in off.
Sorry?
That's 30 now.
Okay.
Не получилось продолжение атаки у Ронни.
Now where's that red going to finish?
Удачно прошел подбой.
I think he's left it on.
One.
It's so difficult when a ball's near the pocket to bring it out into open play, and Ronnie's virtually hit just below centre there to kind of stun it, because what happens when the ball's close to the cushion? Played it absolutely perfectly.
Вторую атаку пел Ронни.
6.
This is not perfect though, he played for the blue half ball.
But having said that, he has been so precise throughout this quarter-final. Well, even Ronnie won't be taking this on.
11. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 11.
Always lucky. He got a nice kiss on the pink to save that happening.
Can he? Well, if he finds a gap here off this red to the left of the pink spot, while it was the other one, it still was a good shot. There's very little margin for error there.
Yes, that's the one he's taking. Is it too thick?
25 очков перевес Ронни в 11 фрейме. Не точно отыгрыш Хэмилтона, но не подставил, скорее всего. Есть опасный шар, но он не видит. Ну а лево играть очень рискованно. Так, непонятно, куда пойдет биток.
Well, answers on a postcard there what he was playing, because that was impossible.
1.
That's a good point. Well, there they are. But it's traditional. We've always had the half butts and the full long rest and cue. Nobody ever used them.
Have they been used in the last 6 years that you can remember?
Don't think so. And if you look at the tip, on one of those, the tip is about the size of a Roundtree's fruit gum.
Anthony's a little reluctant to use the rest here, but he would be hampered by the red nearest his left hand. That's why he took the rest. Ronnie will know before Anthony whether this is in. And I'm sure he had a little
Anthony
wry
Hamilton,
smile to
8.
himself when he saw that blue heading towards the right-hand jaw. That's a bad miss.
1.
This is the choice at the moment.
8.
Now, what's he in front? He's 25 in front, so... You see, he wants the, he
15.
wanted the black back into play. The first chance he got.
Once again, we've talked about areas. You see, Ronnie, if he knew he'd got a kiss, he'd be okay. If he went by the red, he'd be okay. Amateur players to note the way that the pros think
23.
about putting the ball in the right area.
To clinch another frame for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
30.
Вот Ронни заканчивает фрейм.
37.
Счет 9-2.
Yes, it's a tough game, Dennis, isn't it? When he made one mistake missing the red one. Yes, he made one mistake.
44.
This young man's made one mistake here. O'Sullivan's made 49 and counting. It's a tough score.
Полсотенную серию еще может оформить.
51.
Неплохую серию сделать.
54. 58. 63. 69.
And he takes the frame.
76 and the frame.
That was a superb 76 break from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Both players leave the arena. He's going to take some stopping.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Final frame of the session. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, it's not long odds we come back tomorrow. I was quite involved with that explanation of the kick from Steve there, but that was one of the biggest kicks we've had this year at the Crucible.
Played well. First time I ever seen that shot played was Cliff Thorburn. He was the first one to see escape from a snooker, hitting 2 cushions and glancing off the reds. Not over this year. He normally comes over to the World Championship, but Cliff not around. He's usually a lot of fun. People enjoy meeting up with him, chatting to him.
Well, that looked a kind of a resigned shot, didn't it? But you can't blame him. I mean...
Ошибся Хэмилтон в 16-м фрейме. 1 фрейм остается до победы Ронни. Смотрим.
He could put Anthony in all sorts of trouble, but I'm sure he's feeling pretty good, Ronnie. So straight in the middle of the pocket.
Five.
Хороший коричневый забил, сделал выход и продолжает серию.
You know, in between the two reds, the edge of the pack and that loose red. So he can play choice of shot here, I think. Decided on the different path,
Six.
but I think the black will cut.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
He doesn't like it when he misses something that he knows he should knock in.
Thanks. 1.
That was an exhibition type shot that he tried
Anthony
there.
Hamilton, 1.
And just look at the kiss. Clinch the match.
Got a kick there as well.
9.
Where's the reds going? Both over middle pockets.
$17.
Well, that's spoiled the party for Ronnie there.
22.
He wanted a cannon on the reds.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 22.
Oh, bit of good fortune.
1.
Не получается у Ронни закончить матч. Несколько подходов уже было. Ну вот Хэмилтон что-то делает все-таки.
6.
Чтоб догнать.
That's
7.
easy. No problem. As far as he's concerned, the match is over.
Oh, why can't he come back in the morning and make a 147 first shot and get 147 grand? It's still a possibility. Where am I?
22. $30. Anthony Hamilton, 30.
It's such a difficult situation to be in for Anthony. And it's I think Ronnie is trying so hard to clinch this frame so that he doesn't have to come back in the morning.
Yes, doing a little bit of maths here. Obviously, Anthony will need the difficult red on the side cushion.
$9. Anthony Hamilton, 9.
Has he fluked it? No.
Well, Hamilton's played 3 or 4 strange shots in this frame that makes us think that he doesn't want to come
1.
back in the morning, but it's even hard not to clear from here.
You could always play the snooker yourself, Willie. I don't think he tried to do that.
4. Anthony Hamilton, 4.
Now, if he's straight on the black, even O'Sullivan can't get into the yellow, but he does have an angle. Oh, has he avoided the enough?
Сыграл Ронни дабл и выходит на концовку.
He has.
He's looking
10.
good now
При таком счете розовый будет матчбол.
in this quarter-final.
13.
4 century breaks.
17.
Well, he's leaving the long one.
22.
Not guaranteed here.
Well, apart from the last two frames, an absolutely flawless performance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. The good score that is, Anthony Hamilton. Congratulate him. Reardon's delighted. Everybody's delighted, including O'Sullivan. And they're just explaining there the